pray to you, pray to you. You are sacred, and you are listening to me. Grandmother, I see you sitting in the west. You are sacred. I pray to you, pray to you. You are sacred, and you are listening to me. Grandmother, I see you sitting in the north. You are sacred. I pray to you, pray to you. You are sacred, and you are listening to me. Grandfather, I see you sitting in the sky. You are sacred. I pray to you, pray to you. You are sacred, and you are listening to me.
Grandmother, I see you sitting beneath my feet. You are sacred. I pray to you, pray to you. You are sacred, and you are listening to me.
Brothers, I see you standing by my side. You are sacred. I honor you, honor you. You are sacred, and you are listening to me. Sisters, I see you standing by my side. You are sacred. I honor you, honor you. You are sacred, and you are listening to me. All of creation, I feel you with us now. You are sacred. I pray to you, pray to you. You are sacred, and you are listening to me. Mighty Quetzalcoatl, Lord of light and mercy, we welcome you. Father of the wind, blow softly upon us with your justice and wisdom. Jason. Tezcatlipoca, Master of the Night, Keeper of the Earth, we welcome you if you come in peace. We ask you to lay aside your wrath and bless us with your gift of prophecy and of magic.
John.
Zalolan, Lady of the East, Keeper of the Sacred Flame, we welcome you. Bless us with your warm embrace. Huitzilopochtli, Lord of the Southern Waters, we welcome you to come in peace. We ask you to leave your bloodlust outside this circle and bless us with your spiritual victory. Father Sky, we ask that you join us in this ritual tonight as we honor the Aztec gods.
Mother Earth, we ask that you join us in this ritual tonight as we honor the Aztec gods.
We call upon you and Creator to bless this gathering of friends and family as we come together for the sharing of the harvest. Be with us and guide us as we proceed to dedicate this sacred space.
Welcome, brothers and sisters, to FPG Samhain as we celebrate sharing the harvest with Etzel Kwalitzli, the Fresh Maize Festival. We are here tonight to celebrate the Aztec ritual devoted to Quetzalcoatl. We will examine the Aztec origin myths and give a portion of our yearly harvest in an act of self-sacrifice as we gather together to celebrate our turning of the wheel to Samhain, the last harvest, the blood harvest. And the Aztecs knew and understood completely the power found in sacrifice and blood. In the Aztec culture, all beginnings were the result of a cataclysm of blood and death. At the end of the fourth world, very few of the old gods survived the Holocaust. One very old, very wise god named Mixcoatl looked down upon the new earth and mourned the loss of his. Mixcoatl was the master of the hunt, and during the destruction of his universe, he lost his wife, his family, and all that was precious to him. Mixcoatl was dying and wished to impart to this new world a warning to prevent another apocalypse. He looked down upon the new world and beheld a beautiful virgin maiden, a goddess so lovely he wished for nothing more than to die in her arms. However, he was no longer a part of her world and was very nearly lost to the oblivion of his. Mixcoatl took his last remaining weapon, his golden spear, and placed all that remained of his essence, his very life force, into the blade of the weapon. He pierced Malman and mortally wounded her with his last dying breath. But inside her wound grew a God so great and so good that his birth would herald the true beginning of the fifth world, the creator of all we know, all that surrounds us and binds us, all life resulting from the death of Mixcoatl and Shimmelman, and the birth of Quetzalcoatl, their glorious son. Quetzalcoatl's birth brought forth the fifth world, but the new creator was not pleased. He wanted children to enjoy his lovely new home. He wanted them to be strong and resilient. He needed more than he could provide them, so he convinced his brother to aid him in a quest into Mictlan, the underworld, to search for the bones of his ancestors destroyed along with the fourth world. Xootl, Quetzalcoatl's dark twin, was one of the denizens of this dreadful realm, and he could guide the god of light through its labyrinth of eternal night. But Xootl knew his brother would need help. Xootl commanded the Tezcalapocas, guardians of the four directions, to aid his brother in this quest. Guardian of the East, goddess red as flame, Zilana, Chico Mixcoatl. And guardian of the deep black earth, God of judgment, temptation, and discord, Tezcalapoca. Also the guardian of water, God of war, Hui Zilo Pochli, The Tezcatlipoca's follow Zoodle into Mictlan. There they encounter the queen of the underworld, Mictecahuatl. She would not part with her trophies. The guardians of the four directions attack the queen with their powers of air, earth, water, and fire. But the Dark Queen laughs at their efforts and swats them away like flies. Zoodle knows Mictecahuatl better than the pillars of the fifth world, and he begins seducing her while Quetzalcoatl gathers the bones of his forefathers. The four Tezcatlipocas return to Earth without Zoodle, who is too occupied with pleasing his beloved queen. Quetzalcoatl uses his own blood and his breath to reanimate the bones of the gods of the fourth world, bestowing life upon our ancestors, first man and first woman. After the God of light gifts each of his children with life, he warns them of the temptations of greed and war. He admonishes them to do better with the fifth world than his ancestors had done with the last. He then attempts to vanquish the gods of war and discord. But his children jump to their defense, and laughing, the two gods return to their domains, knowing that they have corrupted Quetzalcoatl's children, bringing about the certainty of the eventual demise of the fifth world. Quetzalcoatl was devastated. His hopes and dreams for a new and better planet are crushed. But he is a just God and decides to continue to protect and guide all those that seek the light. He is the God of the cleansing winds of wisdom and mercy. Where there is light, there is also shadow. But each seeker must decide which face of the coin they will serve. Tonight, we will ask you to make such a choice. As we celebrate our Samhain, our New Year's Eve, a time of resolutions, we will ask each of you to choose what you will serve in the coming year. Will it be mercy, justice, fairness, equality, good, and light, like Quetzalcoatl? Or will you fall prey to the temptation of the shadow keepers? We will soon be entering the winter months, a time for self-reflection, a time to reflect upon the crops that you have sown and you have reaped, a time to turn the knowledge you have received from the lessons learned this year into the wisdom which you will use to approach the coming year. Our Quetzalcoatl High Priest, Gray Ghost Hawk, will ask you to participate in a ceremony of contemplation. Please prepare your heart and mind for this time of unmasking of your inner dreams, desires, as well as dismal failures. Prepare yourself for the cleansing wind of Quetzalcoatl as you evaluate that which you must keep and that which you must remove, all for your higher good. This can be a painful process, but remember, with all light, there also comes a shadow.
Tonight, we ask all of you who have been given corn as you came in to come forth, and you will give your corn to the fire. This is to eliminate all of those things that no longer serve your highest good. We then ask that you bring your food offering, your sharing of the harvest. After you have given your corn to the fire, we ask that you bring your food offering to the pyramid and place it at the pyramid. Do it as orderly as possible, please.
Acolo era bine și cald. Era bine și cald acolo.